Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. This chilly start to May has been delaying spring runoff. Kevin Howick with Colorado Water Conservation Board explains what it's going to take to get the rivers flowing.
4 to 6 days in a row of very warm temperatures, and it really needs to be in a row. You can't have one cool day in the middle of that or it shuts everything down.
National Weather Service is not yet forecasting a stretch like this. This delayed runoff does mean Lake Dillon will be looking bare for at least a bit longer. Ashley Denault with Denver Water.
Our inflow projections are lower than average this year. They're right now sitting at about 81% of average.
But that still beats last year,
when our inflow is only about 58% of average. So we are looking at a slightly better year this year.
There is no dam release yet for the lower Blue River, running at half strength today. The Snake River draining into Lake Dillon is 1/3 strength, and you can easily see the road to Old Dillon, dry and exposed, just past Summit Cove. Just outside Las Vegas at Lake Mead, a body was found in a barrel this week when the reservoir fell to historic lows. Vegas authorities fear they will be finding more human remains unveiled by receding water. This body is from the 80s based on objects found inside the barrel. Other details are pending. We've got more pile burning happening today, this time in Keystone Gulch. You can see the smoke from far and wide. Do not call 911. A pair of Summit High School seniors are showing love to their classmates with a living yearbook on Instagram.
Last year, I had a friend who was on student council who ran their account, and they posted all of these senior love posts. And I always thought that they were so exciting, and especially being an underclassman or being a junior, watching all of my friends to see where everybody goes to college and what everybody is doing next year. I thought it would be so fun to do it this year.
That was McKenna Schumann. Since March, McKenna and her friend Liliana Lopez have spent hours collecting photos, designing posts, and managing that account.
When we first started doing our senior love posts, we were trying to figure out what layout we wanted to do. It took a long time. We were trying to make sure it looked nice because we'd seen some from other schools that were boring. Yeah, we didn't want that to happen with our grade.
McKenna says it's been feeling like a full-time job. She thought she would study political science next year at University of Wisconsin, but this just might be changing her mind.
I'm going to try my hardest to change that to marketing. Running the class Instagram helped her find out that this is what she kind of wants to do, is marketing and all that. So this was actually a really cool experience for her to figure out what she wants to do.
The account has featured nearly 70 seniors in recent weeks. Check it out at @SummitHighClass_2022 on Instagram. That's SummitHighClass_2022 on Instagram. In sports, the Avalanche play the Predators tonight at 7:30 on TNT. The Avs lead the postseason series 1-0. And in local sports, brought to you by Red Mountain Autos at their new location in Breckenridge. Today on the Warmup.
I hit once every day, and then I'll go outside and throw when it's not super snowy or super cold, and just try to work on the little things so when the season comes around, little things are there.
That was Will Cole, shortstop for Tigers baseball. He lives and breathes the game until a wrist injury kept him sidelined for nearly 7 months.
The coaches up here believed in me, so I knew that it might take me a while, but I'll get the hang of it eventually.
Still, he admits he was nervous for this, his junior year.
My goal was to just have a good season coming back off the surgery. I mean, the first couple weeks it definitely wasn't there, but ever since then, I'm just playing to have fun at this time.
And the whole team is doing it, going 6-0 since losing to Palisade, the best 4A team in the state. The Tigers are back on the field Saturday for Eagle Valley. This has been the Warm-Up with your Summit Eye Tigers, brought to you every Thursday and Friday by Alpine Lumber, Hens's Deli in Market and Silverthorne, and I Furnish in Frisco and Kremling. In other preps, Lady Tiger Soccer is playing Glenwood Springs at home today. Boys lacrosse heads to Vail Mountain School. Girls lacrosse plays Eagle Valley away. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.